Self-destruction. The thing they tell you to avoid, right? The big bad villain they warn you about. But what if I told you that destruction, yeah, real, utter chaos, is the most powerful tool you have? How the world is obsessed with perfection, with neat, tidy little boxes, where people stay within their lines. But perfection, it's a lie, a mask. Destruction, though, now that's real. Right, you see, you've got this beautiful little ticking time bomb inside you. Your fears, your failures, your doubts. They're like gasoline waiting for a match. And I'm here to tell you, it's time to set yourself on fire. Watch it burn, feel the heat. Let the flames eat away everything that makes you weak. Us people, they run from the fire. They run from the smoke, the crackling, the scorched earth left behind. But you're not most people, are you? Well, you're the one who's going to walk straight into the inferno. Face it all, head on. The dance with fear, your greatest weapon. Let's talk about fear. Oh, that nasty, slithering thing that creeps into your head, whispering lies, making your heart race, your palms sweat. Fear tells you what you can't do, where you can't go. It plants seeds in your mind, letting doubts take root. But here's the thing. Fear is a liar. And yet, it's also a truth teller. Because fear shows you what you crave, what you're dying to have, but too scared to chase. It's like a mirror, reflecting your deepest desires in the most twisted, distorted way. So yeah, fear is a monster, but it's also your guide. It's the flashlight in the dark. You know what's funny? People spend their whole lives running away from fear, putting up walls, fortresses, all to feel safe. But safety is a prison. It's a trick. Safety is where dreams go to die in their sleep, never to wake up. So here's the challenge. Look that fear in the face. Stare it down. Don't just conquer it. No, befriend it. Walk arm in arm with your fear. Let it point you toward your darkest places, because that's where the real power is.
Please take this short break from your video to support our channel by getting yourself merch. Enjoy the rest of the video.
That's where you find your edge. The power of failure embracing the fall. How's failure? Now there's a dirty word. Everyone's favorite nightmare, the boogeyman under the bed. They tell you failure is a sign, a big neon sign that says give up. Go back, but let me tell you something. Failure is the best thing that'll ever happen to you. And you see when you fail. Really spectacularly, gut-wrenchingly fail. Something beautiful happens. You lose something. And in that moment, when everything's been stripped away, that's when you see who you are. No masks, no pretenses, just raw, unfiltered you. Most people don't understand that. They fail, they crumble, they shatter into pieces, and they try to glue themselves back together the same way they were before. But here's the truth. Failure gives you the chance to rebuild. Stronger, sharper, smarter. I think of it like this: every failure is a rebirth. It's a chance to become something entirely different. So don't run from failure. Embrace it. Dive into it. Fail hard, fail big, fail with everything you've got. Because in the ashes of that failure, you find the fuel to rise. Break the chains, freedom through chaos. Everyone wants freedom, but no one's willing to do what it takes to actually be free. You think freedom comes from success? From reaching the top? No. Freedom is found in the fall. It's found in letting go of everything you think you need and everything you think you know. That the world puts chains on you from the moment you're born. society, family, fear. They all hand you chains, and you wrap them around yourself like armor. But those chains, they're cages, keeping you small, keeping you weak. What if you let it all go? Broke the chains, shattered the expectations, crushed every should and must they fed you. What if you lived for yourself, purely, unapologetically, chaotically for you? Now, most people will say that's selfish. They'll tell you to be a good person to fit in, to keep quiet, to follow the rules. But you're not here to follow the rules. You're here to rewrite them. So break the chains. Embrace the chaos. Be free. The beautiful madness of self-destruction. Well, self-destruction sounds terrible, doesn't it? The ultimate sin, the last taboo. But what if self-destruction is exactly what you need? What if tearing yourself down to the bone is the only way to rebuild something real? You've got layers and layers of junk piled on top of you. All the lies, the masks, the expectations. But somewhere in there, beneath the rubble, is you. The real, unfiltered, unbreakable you. And to find that, you have to tear down everything else, every illusion, every lie, every comfortable little cocoon you've wrapped yourself in. Rip it all apart. Yeah, it's painful. Yeah, it's messy. But that's where the magic is. In that beautiful madness, in the chaos of self-destruction, you find truth. You find strength. And once you've torn yourself down, you'll see nothing can hurt you. Nothing can break you. Because you're not just surviving anymore. You're thriving in the destruction. Burn the old self. So here's what you're going to do. You're going to stop running from yourself. You're going to stop pretending. Stop playing by their rules. Burn the old self. Light a match to all the things that hold you back. Everything that makes you small, weak, afraid. Burn it all down. And you've got a fire inside you, don't you feel it? That dark, chaotic force bubbling up, desperate to break free. Let it out. Give it freedom. Burn the old self. The timid, the careful, the fearful. Let the fire consume all that no longer serves you. Because only then will you become unstoppable. Only then will you see what you're truly capable of. Conquer the darkness, own your power. There's a darkness inside you. You know it. I know it. You've been hiding it, keeping it locked away like some terrible secret. But what if that darkness, that raw, untamed power, is exactly what you need? Now you've been told to play nice, to smile, to be polite. But deep down you've got this wild, fierce energy clawing at the cage, begging to be let out. It's time to stop hiding from it. Stop running from your own power. I'll let that darkness out. Let it take shape, let it give you strength. Because when you finally own it, embrace it, control it, that's when you become truly dangerous. That's when you become unstoppable. It's the path forward. Now, here we are, you, me, and the chaos. And I want you to see it, to taste it, to feel it pulsing through your veins. The world tells you to keep it together, to play by the rules, to walk a straight line. But you're not here to follow their paths. You're here to create your own. Chaos is your ally. Destruction is your friend, and failure is just another tool in your arsenal. So stop running. Stop hiding. Embrace the chaos. Let it consume you. Let it fuel you. Let it give you the power to break free. And remember, you're not alone in this. You're not the only one who craves freedom, who lives for that sweet taste of power. You're part of a select few, the ones who choose to walk the line between sanity and madness, between fear and freedom. So go on, dive into the madness, play with the fire. And when they tell you to stop, to calm down, to fit in, laugh, because they'll never understand the thrill of self-destruction, the art of becoming someone new, someone invincible. The final challenge: become the phoenix. Now it's your move. Are you ready to burn? Are you ready to let go, to embrace the madness, to become the phoenix that rises from the ashes of your fears and failures? Only you can make that choice. Only you have the power to destroy and rebuild.